So we talked about trying to find steps toward making friends, meeting people, to rebuild some sense of connection with friends. But you also talked about how important it is to you to feel close to your family.
Yeah.
And it's been hard over the past few months. But
Yeah.
you felt much closer to them during the first month,
Oh,
you
yeah.
said, right? When you say you were sending pictures of when you were decorating?
Yeah.
Yeah? What was inside that? What did you enjoy about that?
It was a way to, share with them what I was doing on a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
But I'm not really doing anything anymore. The house is done. That was the only thing I was really doing.
Okay.
I don't really. That's done. I'm not doing that anymore. So I don't really have anything to share.
So it's not just sharing about your everyday life, but there was something special a bit to share?
Yeah.
Something
I like
different.
something worth sharing.
Something worth sharing.
Yeah.
Do you think you would recognize when something is worth sharing? You can tell that's not worth right now?
I don't know. I'm not really doing much, so it's hard to say what's worth sharing, because when you just kind of watch TV day in, day out, it's, there's not much.
It's hard to find where to start.
Yeah.
If we started with perhaps the smallest thing, like even if it's not incredibly interesting, but like if you rated it out of 5 stars, this one would have at least 1 star. Like over the past week, if you pick the one thing that you experienced that was the most interesting, even if it was just a little, what would that be? Do you remember something like that?
Gosh, there was a day that I had set up a bird feeder in the back, and a bunch of birds finally found it.
Oh, yeah.
So there was a couple of really interesting birds that are different from what my family would see.
Okay.
They're different species out here, and so I didn't even really know what they were. I had to go look them up.
Okay.
I actually thought about taking a picture, but I wanted to figure out what they were first. So I didn't take their picture, but it was kind of cool.
That was different. That was a little special.
Yeah, it was something a little bit different. I got to kind of use my brain, figure something out, and they were kind of cool birds. They were neat.
Is something like that happen tomorrow? Do you think it's something that you might want to share with your family? You said you almost took a picture. If something that had at least 1 star, do you think?
Maybe.
Maybe. No?
Yeah, maybe.
Something to
yeah,
imagine.
I've always kind of been into nature, so I kind of like seeing what's around our house. It's kind of why I noticed the lady with the dog. Cause she has a husky mix, and so I've been watching the husky and just his very distinct sort of look that huskies have. But
what about taking a picture of this husky? Would that be silly? Would that be something special?
Yeah, it might be a little silly, but I bet my cousin would really like it. She and I would talk about dogs, and she's just really into horses. And
they like dogs too?
Yeah, I do. We're allergic, but we like them.
All right.
So, yeah.
Okay, let's imagine that your camera doesn't work, or there's nothing that has even reaches even a star this week.
Yeah.
No picture, no interesting picture to share. What else could you? What else would have this same sort of quality of being even a little special, something that grabs a little bit of your interest and share with your family?
I don't know. Things that just sort of happen, they just sort of happen or they don't. You know, I really feel like what I just kind of spend my day doing is watching TV.
Watching TV.
You know, and so right now I don't. You know, the birds seemed kind of special, but they kind of come when they come, and I don't always catch that.
And what do you watch on TV? What is your what's the favorite show?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like nature, so
nature.
so I've been watching all these like, you know, National Geographic documentaries and different nature shows and Animal Planet series. Yeah.
So that's something that you like. Do you actually choose to watch that? It's not just random.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's lots of stuff. There's sort of violent shows and popular things, but that's what I find myself watching.
Okay.
A lot.
Okay.
I find myself most interested in that. Yeah. I mean, actually, you know, now that you mention it, that's actually really something that came from my family. We're really into animals. And,
okay. Yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
The dogs. Or
yeah, my cousin, you know, she's
dogs.
very into animals. She's better with animals than people. But that's something we've always talked about in my family. My dad's hunts and likes, you know, he's not into it for like just killing. Like we really respect wildlife, but he's always really interested in that. My mom likes bird watching. So yeah, nature is something that you know, really is important to us.
Have you ever talked about things that you saw in one of these documentaries with your family?
No, not really. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could, right? I mean, why not?
If you did, would that be something that would be part of a sense of sharing and connection with your family? Could that be a piece of this?
Yeah, I think it might be. You know, it's something I'm already doing, and even if it's kind of boring, maybe I could talk to my mom about this neat documentary I saw on bird watchers. Yeah, that would be. That would actually be really cool.